Welcome back to another episode of Messy But Motivated, you guys. If you are in your car listening right now, you cannot see who is in the room with me. But if you have the privilege of seeing us on YouTube, this is my husband, Mike.
Hi.
I finally caught him. He's in the middle of harvest, I told you guys, so I've been like single momming it for a while. But tonight, I'm like, nope, I'm snatching him. We are going to do this tonight. And I know it doesn't come out. What is today? Tuesday? I just finished Bible study on TikTok. If you don't do that, I highly recommend it. Tuesday nights, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. And Bible study, we're in John right now. So just a lot of fun. And if you don't have community, I highly recommend it. Even if you do have community, highly recommend it. It's just, it's fun. It's fun. All right, whatever. I wanted to bring Mike on because, first off, you guys know I think he's awesome and I always talk about him. But also, we're going to just pick his brain a little. Even though he's like, I don't really want to be here, but that's all right. I was just asking him, I said, what is something messy that I've done this week? Because you guys know I love to tell you guys stuff that I did messy. And he's like, Melinda, it's only Tuesday. And I go, no, since last Tuesday. And the only thing...
You gotta be specific.
I know. And the only thing that I can really think of is the fact that I keep forgetting my Target order, my Target pickup. It's always a good idea when I'm doing it. And then I just don't want to go get it.
It's easier to go to the store.
I know.
It is.
I don't like it. I spend too much money.
It's definitely easier.
And our cat is here. He had to find us. I'm surprised all the animals are not in here right now, actually, trying to find us. But that and then eating out. Lately, we've been eating out a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Went to lunch today.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He's been on weird hours. I don't want to cook, all the things. So it's like, we're just... It's easier, man, and it's not fun. I'm like, I try to tell myself, no, we have food, but then most of the time I'm like, no, I don't think we do have food.
I saw you got stuff for a pot roast.
I did. I'm doing a pot roast tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, so
It'll hold you over for a day or two.
it will. I like to make things right now that he can like take to lunch with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, it's a benefit.
I know. You've been working a lot lately. Do you have anything to say about it?
Yeah, harvest sucks.
I know it's almost over though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Almost.
It's okay. Hard work pays off.
It does. It does. And it's only me and him. We were laughing the other night because we get so dramatic during this time. We get so dramatic. He's like, I'm going to find a new job. And I'm like, I hate you not being home. Like, we just get so dramatic. And this happens every year around this time. And
well, we're creatures of habit.
yes. And when you mess with our schedule, because he's going in it like, he's doing night shifts and doing all this, something about the wind. And like, it's like, no. I am not about that life. I hate going to bed without my husband at home. First, I have a lot of reasons for that, and you know why. The dogs, they think they're on watch all night. Mm-hmm. They are running in and out. They bark at everything. But if he's home, they are out, and anybody can come in this house. He's on watch. They're like, Tag, you're it. Because they know he wakes up to anything. So they feel protected too, and they just sleep. Me too. I'm like, oh, he's really got it. But when he's not home, they are on watch and they bark at everything, which means I don't get a good night's sleep. I make my kids sleep with me when he's not home because I'm so like, I have to have somebody in the bed with me. And I just don't sleep good. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I just don't sleep good. I'm because I think I'm uneasy because I know I'm on guard, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not fun for me either. So I don't really get a lot of sleep. I've been napping with him a lot. It's been nice.
I wasn't even going to nap today.
Did we nap today?
Mm-hmm.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh, we napped today.
You napped for like 2 hours.
Oh. Oh, we did. Yep. No, I was questioning if you did.
Yeah, a little bit.
I didn't know that you did.
I wasn't planning on it. That wasn't planned.
Yeah. He's been like, what a blessing because he has been picking up the kids whenever he's home and I kind of get to take a nap. You guys, I'm horrible. He should be the one taking a nap, but I'm the one taking a nap because it only makes sense. Oh, Gosh. And that goes into the question I was going to ask you. And he doesn't know the questions I'm going to ask him, just so everybody knows. We were going to get prepared for this. And then I was like, no, last minute, let's just do this because we
No,
don't have a
lay it
lot of,
on me.
yeah, we don't have a lot of time. So, and I also like your free advertisement, Gerber decoy rigs that he's got on right now.
Made in
It's,
Iowa.
it's, my family's business. So
Mm-hmm.
if you need some rigs, like you're
Yep.
free,
Hold your
they'll,
ducks down, baby.
they'll love that. No, I wanted to talk to you about the fact that you are, and a lot of people know this if they know you, that you're just an amazing husband. Like you'll go above and beyond for me and the kids. And I know that that's usually a learned behavior. Like usually kids see like their dad being, but you didn't have that. Like, I'm not saying your dad wasn't, I mean, your mom and him
No.
were divorced though at a pretty young age. So
I
you didn't,
remember them arguing.
yeah. So
That's
how
what I
is it?
remember.
How is it that
I don't
you
know,
are
I think it's just a decision that you make that you're not going to fail at something. You're committed to someone. You love her dearly. And, you're just going to cherish that and nurture it however it is at that time that you have to do it. And then, yeah, I just love you, so I do things for you. I don't know.
Yeah. But like what I love about you also is like the fact that you're always trying, like you're reading the books, like you're listening to the podcasts, you're watching the YouTubes, like it's like you're never just stopping at, okay, I'm a good husband. She says I'm a good husband, so I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Like you've been opening the door for me and stuff, and I'm just like, whoa, like,
Hmm.
just it's always like you're always trying to do better.
I just got a lot of questions in my head that
Yeah.
need answered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what?
So, I don't know. Like right now, um, wonder what the wind's doing. Really, that's what's in
Oh,
my head right now
yeah. Yeah.
for the tarp.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, I just like to find out answers,
Yeah.
and then that just kind of
And then execute. Do you think you got that from the military? For those of you that didn't know, Mike was in special forces and for how many years?
10.
10 years.
Mm-hmm. 10 fun ones,
Mm-hmm. Do you think
somewhat.
that you learned some of this like from the military? Because I don't know, maybe I know that they taught you so many different things, like, how to be a team, how to do all these things. Like, do you think that
I probably
maybe,
got the teamship. I don't know, something like that.
I don't know either.
From that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just really good in a team setting because of it.
I feel like we're a team.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're a really good team.
Yeah, we kick butt.
Yeah. We've been married, what, 12, going on 13 years in January.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel like that.
No.
And I'm not just saying that. It does not feel like 13 years. It feels like not 13 years. It's crazy. But it hasn't always been rainbows and butterflies. And that's what I want people to also know.
Mm-hmm.
That it's always been, we've always been a work in progress. It's not until recent years that we've got it all figured out. I feel like we have it all figured out.
Yeah, until I work night shift.
Well, yeah. I'm needy. I am so needy.
No.
But I feel like we got it all figured out.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something you think we still need to work on?
Oh, I mean, nothing off the top of my head.
No,
We're pretty good.
Yeah.
We definitely don't need another animal.
we don't. Look at this.
This is the third visitor.
I want all the animals. And Mike's like, stop getting animals. You keep bringing home cats. I have a bunny and oh my gosh, you guys, it just keeps coming. So maybe we need to work on that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should work on that. I need to work on that. Yeah, okay. That's not going to happen. But I think that we do pretty well. And honestly, it's such an honor because I told you one day that my little sister said that her and her boyfriend, who have been together for quite some time, come over here. They have been talking about, what kind of relationship they're going to have when they get married because they know they're going to get married. Mm-hmm. And he says he wants to be a husband like you. And I was like, God, what an honor.
Yeah, that is. I like Eric. He's a good kid for
Yeah.
sure. He's got a good head on his shoulders.
Because you are. You're a really good husband. There's like, people can call you a lot of things. They can't call you a bad husband or a bad dad.
Mm-hmm.
You're watching at the cat. Oh, you're getting smothered. Okay. Dutton. We're going downhill really
Yeah.
quick. But yeah, that's one thing I feel like that
Mm-hmm.
you can't. But with that also goes the fact that what I really wanted to concentrate on this episode was the fact that, because I made a post and everybody was like, "Oh man, you're right." Is somebody who can be with, because I had a lot of mental health problems when I was pregnant. I've had, well, postpartum, I should say. And like, you stuck by my side for all of that. And like,
Mm-hmm.
you didn't, like, a lot of men leave. And that was, a lot of marriages just take a
Mm-hmm.
big poo around that time, and you didn't. And the comments I've been getting on that video, I'm like, oh my gosh, people saying, yeah, he left, or he couldn't take my postpartum depression. And it's just like, wow, like, what advice would you give somebody? Because you've been through it all. You've been through, I had suicidal ideation. You've been through me healing trauma, me having PTSD, all these things. Like, what is it that you can tell if there is somebody out there that's like, man, like, my wife is going through it right now? Or, what what advice do you have for them?
Just that it's temporary.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we all struggle. I struggle too.
Yeah.
It's and it's also easier. Like when you have episodes like that, it's like you want me around.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't ever have that feeling of not being wanted.
Yeah.
And then it's easy for me to I can just help you as you need.
Yeah. That cat.
Jerk. What a jerk.
Trying to get our attention. Yeah, no, you're right. And
Mm-hmm.
and that, yeah, that does go vice versa too, because you did have some mental health things.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everybody who's been in the military and then they get out, I feel like you have something. Like, even Derek isn't even out yet, and I felt like he had some stuff going on too.
Yeah.
It's
I think it's gonna help Derek because he's already kind of somewhat removed from the teams,
mm-hmm.
being down in where they're at now. So
Yeah.
I think that's going to benefit him.
And I mean, you just had a friend on your team that
Yeah.
committed
Yeah.
suicide this
Mm-hmm.
week, right? This week was the last
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
so you guys deal with things, and it's just like, it's crazy because some of you can handle it, and I'm not saying he's weak-minded, but wow, it's
Mm-hmm.
heavy. It's heavy, and
Yeah.
you
I
would
mean, I
think,
haven't
looking
really.
at you guys are so strong.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, they can do anything. They're so strong. Because that's how I look at you guys, like, oh, you guys made it through some stuff. But I guess mental health is like a whole
Mm-hmm.
other ball game.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. It's difficult. You just have this like desire to keep achieving things, and then when you become stagnant, it's just like you're empty and void, and
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Is that why you want to join a marathon?
maybe
Yeah,
I don't know. That's more so just for a goal.
you want to go like that.
Yeah.
I think I know you do thrive because you're such like a high achiever. Like, you're like, I have to keep going for the next thing. That's how you've always been. But when is the time gonna be where you're just like, I'm content? Because even right now, you're signing up for school again. Like, you're just,
Yeah, I'm a mess.
you're just like, you're not a
I don't
mess.
know what I want.
You're just, I no, I love that you just keep going. You're just like, well, whatever. I have the time. I might as well just join school again.
Yeah, well, gotta use the GI Bill.
Yeah, and I
That's.
like it.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I love that you're doing that.
I
And
just find things that I'm interested in, and then, or somewhat interested in, and then I'm kind of like an all or nothing type kind of guy.
yeah, and you've made me that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's one thing that
I'm
you've
gonna
done
do
for
it
me.
or I'm not.
Yeah, that's one thing I've gotten from you is we're either gonna do it or we're not. Um, and those of you that don't know, I'm starting school in January for pastoral studies, and Mike is actually an amazing husband, and he is going to. What is your? I don't want
Oh,
to say it wrong.
biblical foundation.
Yes, biblical foundation. So he's gonna kind of just go through the whole everything with me, and which is amazing because it's going to be how I picture it is even now. We were just doing Bible study, and I had questions, and he helped me because I get stuck sometimes, and I'm like, I just can't wrap my head around this. And then he goes down it and then tries to explain it to me in a way that I'll understand because he knows how my brain works. And I see us in the future, me being like, hey, I don't get this at all.
Yeah, I want to be able to help you.
Yeah, tell me what this is because
And I don't want to just ask ChatGPT.
I know. And I ask our pastor a lot too. Like I'm always and I feel bad. But he doesn't care. He loves saying things, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm always like, "Ah, I gotta ask, I gotta know." And so no, I'm very blessed that you're gonna do that. And how cool because you're using it's free schooling
Mm-hmm.
and it's beneficial in life.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not something that you're gonna be like, I'm never gonna use that. What do you mean you're not gonna use it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, just to have a better understanding of the Bible and
Yeah,
all facets to it.
absolutely.
You
I
know,
think your heart,
I
your
just want to be the guy in the background of what you got going on. I'm good with that.
yeah,
You know, answer a question here and there,
yeah.
check the lighting.
He's you guys. He's too much for me.
That's good.
He's my biggest fan though. I do
Mm-hmm.
gotta say that he's my biggest fan. Like I
Yeah.
can be like, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. He's like, all right, let's do it. So, he never shuts it down ever. He's shut me down one time.
I don't remember what it was for either. I even let you get a bunny.
No, you shut me down when I was postpartum and said I was gonna go be a bodybuilder.
Oh,
Remember
no.
that?
Maybe I didn't shut you down. I just didn't pay attention to it.
You shut me down. I'm thinking that maybe what will
You
motivate.
love bread. There's no way.
What's really gonna motivate me is if maybe I just get a goal and I become a bodybuilder and like I do this and you're like, babe.
Dude, being a bodybuilder, you look good sometimes.
Yeah. You were like,
But it would
no.
suck.
Yeah. You
It's
were
a
like,
commitment. It's like this
yeah.
whole thing. It's like,
Yeah. You weren't for it at all. You
yeah.
and maybe it's
I
because
like
you knew I
food.
would sucker you into it too. You're like,
Hmm.
no, I'm good.
Yeah,
We're a
I'm
team.
okay.
Yeah, no. I'm glad you said no to that because that would have been
Yeah.
miserable. And I was postpartum at the time, so that's not what I needed in my
Hmm.
life.
Yeah, it's
But
just
yeah.
like,
It's the only time you've really shut me down on things.
hmm,
I'm kind of glad you did.
yeah, just try to support you.
Uh-huh.
That's really,
For sure. Um,
it's my goal.
what is I'm just spitballing some questions that maybe people might have want answers to. Is how do you see like because they kind of know how I came to my faith and really got deep into it, but can you kind of tell them like what got you closer? Like what?
Well, you know, like I said, I've always wanted to be close to God. Uh, my parents, they split, so at that time I was 8, and then we never went back to church again. So I found myself hanging out with friends who went to church, and I just saw their families, and they just all seemed so happy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it was as a kid.
Mm,
And then lately, more recently, I should say, it's just that emptiness I was talking about.
mm-hmm.
It's just there was something missing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. One there.
Yeah. Gone. Had to figure something out. Yeah, we were talking about that about purpose.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have purpose
Yeah.
in your life, or else you
Yeah,
feel
I'll be a mess.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. So
Yeah, and then as we started it, it's just become a lifestyle, and it's cool, and it's relieving.
mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're on
What
the fence about it, hop in that book.
yeah, no,
You know?
I'm right there with you. Yeah, absolutely. I think that you were the one that really were like, we need to get Bibles. I'm like, I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll do whatever want me to do, but I think that was a good choice on our ends. We need to get a Bible.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the other thing is, since I've been walking with the Lord, it's different. But has anything changed in our marriage that you've noticed?
Um, yeah, I mean, we're closer, I would say, even though, we're finding out that our relationship with God has to be the priority.
I know. Isn't that kind
Isn't that
of.
weird how that happens?
Yes.
It's like we drift away to something, but it brings us closer at the
I
same time.
know.
I don't know.
I was
It's
telling
weird how to
Pastor,
describe it.
yeah, it's great you bring up that point though, because I want to share the what I shared with you earlier about Pastor Jason telling me last night that because I said I'm mourning our relationship.
Yeah, yeah.
I said because that's the number one thing that really is hard for me is the fact that I'm mourning already the fact that I'm not going to be your wife in heaven
Yeah.
because
Precursor to that, I thought that was why we got married.
yeah.
Not knowing anything about
Yeah,
the
so
Bible
he
really.
he was kind of like, "Whoa, what?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we're not
Yeah, what you mean, Gene?
we're like brothers and sisters up there." And so I told my pastor about it yesterday, and he said, "Don't mourn it." He said, "Don't
Mm-hmm.
mourn it." He's like, "Not even a little." He says, "It's something that we can't even fathom, that feeling we're going to have there. And it's going to be better than what we have here."
Mm-hmm.
So he says that relationship is going to be glorified up there. So don't mourn it. He's like, this is, and it makes a lot of sense because we want to go, like, I feel like we're here and it's just a little grain of salt here, this little piece. And I think the importance here is the relationships that we build and the love and the generosity and everything. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like, living like Jesus. And then I feel like Judgment Day and then where we go and then we get there. And I feel like obviously it's going to be worth it. It wouldn't be something where he's just like, "Yep, here we are." And it's like a Taco Bell,
Mm-hmm.
you
Yep.
were told,
Get in line.
you worked hard, here we go. Like, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be something. And
Mm-hmm.
even when I watch those near death experiences, because I love watching
I'm
those.
telling you, you got to read that book.
What is the book called
I can't
again?
remember what the book's called, but you got to read it.
He's
I audiobooked it.
Did you? He
Mm-hmm.
tells me about this book all the time, so I'm gonna have to put it in the description because they're
Mm-hmm.
gonna want to know. And but I watch near death experiences on the Angel Studios, and I just love it.
Yeah, those are
Like,
just as great.
so good.
Yeah.
And how they're so similar. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
y'all aren't lying.
They're all similar.
Very similar.
It's like, man, and one will be like a 6-year-old child explaining it.
Yes. And you're like,
Like, you couldn't have made that up.
no,
No.
So it's just like one of those things where, and how they talk about the color, like it's color they can't even describe. Like they're like, the color, it's just you
Like-
cannot describe the color.
Mm-hmm.
And Jason was saying that last night. He's like, the color is like everything. Everything is so glorified, and you are going to you're not going to miss what you had because it's going to be better.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
because for me, I do. Because, I think me and you are just so close. I do believe that you're one of the biggest gifts that the Lord's given me. I say that to you all the time. I truly believe that.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that even Kurt,
Yeah.
I believe that was another gift. I mean, Kurt came into this world and took care of us kids and then got taken because his cancer, and he felt complete when he left, And
Yeah.
it was kind of like he did his job. His job was done here. And I felt like that was a gift from God. God was like, here, I'm going to give you this guy who's going to parent you in such a beautiful way because the person that is your dad is not going to do that.
That's supposed to be doing it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Kurt had no problem doing that,
Yeah, yeah.
So.
No. There's a good amount of people that probably have a Kurt,
Yeah.
which is
No,
good.
with Melinda, I met with
Yeah.
Melinda. I know
she's got one?
Melinda's got a Kurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a new friend. Her name's Melinda. Well, we went out for coffee for our first time on yesterday. It went really well. 2 hours worth of coffee. Had a good time. Talked. She works at the church, so it was just
It's a
really
lot of
good.
coffee. Did you only have one cup?
I did, yeah. She had tea. Yeah.
Mm.
But let me tell you, it was a good conversation. We talked so much that it wasn't a lot of drinking coffee. I did drink all mine though, because you were wondering.
Yeah.
But it was nice to, in your head, you're like, man, I feel like I'm kind of messed up. Like, but when you hear other people too, you're like, okay, we're all messed up. We're all kind of messy. We're
Yeah.
all messy.
Mm-hmm. Well, it leads to Jason's shirt he wants.
I know. I know.
What's it say again?
Welcome to Zion. We're all a bunch of trash.
Yeah.
We're all still
It's our pastor. Represent.
represent.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true. It's one of the things we're trying to get at is not everybody, it doesn't matter if you're a pastor or who you are. We all got baggage and we aren't all perfect. And it's just realizing we're all in this race together, and let's have, let's be a community. Like, in the meantime, like, let's lean on one another instead of everybody always arguing, fighting, all this. Like, no, I don't want to raise my kids like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that takes me into this question. As a dad, what's the hardest thing so far? We have an 11-year-old and an 8-year-old.
Oh, probably my 11-year-old's attitude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then before that, it was probably Carson not talking for a while.
Yeah.
That was difficult. Because Chloe was of the age where she was getting friends, and he couldn't communicate that.
Mm-hmm.
And I just felt like he was missing out.
Yeah. That was hard.
Hurt my heart.
Yeah.
Little guy. But he's good now.
Yeah,
he's got his friends. He's probably FaceTiming them or
yeah,
something
he
now.
probably is now.
Messenger, whatever, not FaceTime.
He's got best friends. He does. He has his best friends.
So it all worked out.
Uh-huh.
But and I guess if I think it's hard now, I can only imagine when she's...
Mm-hmm. You get frustrated pretty easily too with her.
Well, because she's like me.
Yeah, very much so.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are two
So I know what
peas.
she's doing, and then it annoys me. It's weird. It annoys me.
It's true. It's true. I look at her and I'm like, you're acting just like your dad right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like and then you get mad and I'm like,
yeah, I don't know.
That's you in a female form. Oh, gosh. I'll tell you. But, I mean, she's to a whole different extent than you. I think we're just in this preteen, and it's just, she needs to bring it down a little. She acts like I'm this, like, I'm the villain and everything, and I don't like that. I want this, like, amazing relationship with her, and instead, like, she just rolls her eyes at me. I'm like, what did I do? And then she thinks I'm embarrassing. Like, her friends the other day, they were, like, looking at me as I was talking, and I'm like, you guys, I can't say anything, and you guys think I'm embarrassing. Like, I can't say nothing.
Yeah.
She was mad because she doesn't want people to know who I am. Everybody's gonna know who you are. Ugh.
Yeah, that's the point of parents coming.
I don't understand what am I supposed to do?
Hold your breath. Don't breathe.
Like,
Don't
fine.
make a sound.
I'm staying in the house and I'm not leaving.
Provide not speak.
Yeah. She comes up to me this morning. She goes, hey, did you realize that you didn't change the laundry last night? I said, isn't that your clothes? Did you see she finally did it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I go,
Oh, that's why you said good job.
yeah, I said good job.
Or no,
what?
What'd you say? About time?
About time. Because I'm like, why?
Yeah.
If you see I've been busy.
Don't start it if you're not going to just finish it.
Right? You want me? Oh, my goodness. Not to mention, look around us right now. We just came into my podcast room, and there's stuff all over because Chloe just cleans out her closet and brings it in here. And she's like, here, Mom, you find something to do with it. So I'm going to bag it up.
She didn't even say anything.
I'm going to bag it up and give it to her niece, or her cousin, my niece.
She better not have no niece.
No. But, yeah. So I guess the only other thing is, what advice, if you could give any advice, because I like to go back on this because it's just, I think you're an amazing husband, and you know what I think of you. But what advice would you give somebody who's either a newlywed or just engaged? Like, what would you tell?
Prioritize your significant other. Whatever you consume yourself with mostly is going to be what gets the most, is going to be what flourishes the most. So if that's work, then your relationship might suck, and sure, you might be doing great at work, but then when you file the divorce papers, you know,
Yeah.
um, yeah, just prioritize you, put you number one,
Mm-hmm.
even over these little chitlins.
Yeah. You do good at that.
Mm-hmm.
You do good at that. And you're good at backing me up.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they get on me. You guys, I'm the worst. Like, if he's not home, they are on me. Like, they know he's not home to back me up. And so I have to I have to FaceTime. I said, I'm going to FaceTime your dad. Because he's my back. He'll back me up. They will get on me. They will start fighting. They will start arguing. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And they know I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Usually he has to stop them. And so I'll call and be like, here, talk to these kids. And then they're like, what? Like, oh.
Or they smile like
Yeah,
nothing's going
like
on.
nothing. What? I'm like, oh, you
Yeah.
little.
Mm-hmm.
So,
They're
yeah.
up to something all the time.
Yeah. But he is the enforcer of when they're driving me crazy. Because, especially Chloe, because she knows how to push my buttons. And then she'll say things now lately, mean things to me. And I'm like, babe, you're not going to believe what she just said to me. Like,
Yeah.
weird. And then I'm like, I didn't even back myself up. I'm like, can you go
Hurt
say
my feelings.
Yeah, I'm like, God, can you go say something to her? That was rude. But yeah, I think it's and it's not that I don't have the time for it. It's also that I'm just picking and choosing my battles. And
Mm-hmm.
I
That's an
do
important thing to do.
and I believe that you've seen me have talks with her where I'm like laying down the hammer and I'm like, that's when I kind of just I'm like, hey, we're not doing that. I don't know where in your head that because we are at this point in the preteen years where she has the Lulu purse. I want the Lulu purse. She has the Stanley Cup. I want and I'm just throwing things out there. But I said we're not living like that. We're not doing it. Just like those little boo boo things. They wanted one. I said no. I drew the line. I said no. We're not doing that. No. We're not doing that. You guys are. What did I tell her? I said one of the things that the Lord hates is when you conform to the worldly things.
Yeah, worldly items and stuff.
And that's what you're doing right now. You have to come back, bring yourself back to reality of, do you really need that little Labubu thing? What even is that?
What is it?
It's a doll or something. It's like
She's 11.
I know. I don't know, but we don't have them.
She's gonna get a bike and be happy.
Yeah. So we're just at that point where I'm having to really lay down the hammer and be like, listen, we're not doing that. We're not doing it. And that's hard because you know me.
Mm-hmm.
You know me. I'm like, oh, what? Who cares? It's just a Labubu. It's just like this. It's $20. It's this, it's that. But then I'm like, no, because if you keep doing it, she's going to keep expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Carson's a big one on that too. Just taking him to karate. Dad, we're getting food after. I'm like, no, dude. It's not how that works.
Yeah.
If mom got stuff to make dinner, we're making dinner.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah. No. I know what you mean though. They're just also trying to figure out how to work us.
Mm-hmm.
We have to figure that out too because me and you, we're kind of wrapped up in each other when you're home, especially now because we never really get to see each other. Mm-hmm. So when you're home, we're together the whole time, and they know that, and so they kind of are like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
like step on mom and dad because they're not gonna want to deal with us.
Yeah,
they're gonna want to do this or that. So it's just the bunny, guys. Just our bunny back here doing
just
bunny
Arlington.
Arlington, hey, be nice and just. He's mad that, yeah. What is not to change subject or anything, but what is something that you have learned since you've been newer in faith? I say you're newer in faith, but you've always been a believer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've always, just like
Follower
me,
now.
a follow. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
now you're like, okay, I call it like, what do they say, half in, half out? It's like lukewarm
Yeah.
Christians. And we finally got baptized and did
Or
all the
he
things.
follows you, not you following him.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So what is something like this week, for instance, you already know today, actually, I learned this about numbers. I didn't know numbers was, I was reading something before
Was a
Bible
book.
study. Yeah, numbers is a book. Because I'm like, what is that
I didn't know
referring
that either.
to? Okay.
In you,
Yeah,
21.
NU 21. And
What you mean?
yeah. And
Yeah.
that's, yeah,
Oh gosh, we were in
numbers.
Bible study, the first one I was there, and they're like, "Yeah, it just open up to Corinthians," and I'm like, "Yeah." And then Jason looks over, he's like, "You need help, brother?" And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
"No, yes."
That's cool. I'm
No,
telling
something
you,
new.
our pastor's pretty awesome. It's like, I pray that so many people get a pastor that is just really like gets it and doesn't expect, like, isn't cookie cutter.
Yeah.
I don't want cookie cutter.
Mm-mm.
I just don't. I remember I I guess like I've always been like kind of, I don't, not like pushed away, but I guess in the Catholic, how I was kind of raised, like, I wasn't raised in a church, but my mom was Catholic. So whenever she would take us to church, it was a Catholic church. And you kind of seen the priests in there, and that's a whole different, they don't act like a
Yeah.
Jason, like Pastor
No,
Jason.
I didn't.
No,
No, no. I
no.
mean, they're in traditional,
Yes.
gown stuff. I
Yes.
don't even know what that's called.
And so in my mind, when you see a pastor, you're like, oh, and that's why a lot of me wants to go, and I'm like excited to become a pastor, because I'm like, I want to be relatable to people. I want
Mm-hmm.
them to understand, like, you don't put me in a box.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put me in a box and think that I can't do this or I can't do that. Like, yes, what we had we had a guest pastor or whatever, and he
Mm-hmm.
had
Guest speaker.
tattoos, and he had,
Gauges.
gauges in his hair, and like,
He was wearing a black flannel shirt,
yeah, like with
jeans.
chucks, and it's
Mm-hmm.
just like, yes, contemporary people would be like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, oh,
Mm-hmm.
but for us, we're like, that's relatable to me.
Yeah, I don't care.
No,
I'm here for what you're saying,
for
not
what
what
you're
you're
saying, absolutely.
not what you're wearing and dressing.
Yes. Because I feel like you're going to show up for me the same way as if a pastor from a Catholic or a Catholic
Mm-hmm.
priest would.
Yeah, would a Catholic priest even come to your house like Jason would?
See, I don't know.
You know what I mean? And what's he gonna wear?
Yeah.
Oh, probably he's a priest, huh?
Yeah.
Is that what they wear?
But you know what I mean? Like,
No.
it doesn't matter. Like, if I'm on my deathbed and I want my last wishes or whatever, what is it, like, do you think I care what you're wearing?
No.
No, I don't care what you're wearing.
No, you're pretty much seeing angels in the room.
Right? Like, we're all human. We're all here. Like, no, it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter. Like, so it's just one of those things where people need to stop looking at the outside and look at the inside. People's hearts, and I was one, I I've had some ugly boyfriends in my life. Oh my God, they've been ugly. And looking back, I remember being like, my family being like, how are you dating them? They're ugly. And I'm like, I don't know. I guess I've always seen the inside of people.
Am I ugly?
No. I'm not saying you, but I did have this really, really ugly ex-boyfriend. And I guess to me he wasn't ugly, but to everybody else they were like, "Oh my gosh, like he was." And I'm like, I guess I didn't see it. I guess I've always had the gift. I've always had the gift of I see the inside and not the outside. And I can tell a lot of people, there are people that in my life that have that, because I will think, "Oh my gosh, why is she with him?" But then I'm like, "Who are you?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what she sees. It's not in my, does he make her happy? Then that's all that matters."
Mm-hmm.
So many people are fixated on the outside
Yeah.
when The inside is really what we should be worried about.
Mm-hmm. All I'm worried about on Sundays is what I'm wearing and
Yeah.
what they're saying.
Yeah. You guys know what? I was going to tell you because one of the segments on here is what do we watch or what am I watching? And I'm still watching the Hallmark Channel. And then I asked Mike, I said, what are you watching?
Football. It's great. It's a new episode every Sunday,
Football. I'm like,
Saturday,
oh.
Monday, and Thursday.
Now you're going to tell me who your team is. And
I'm a Bears fan.
yeah. How is your.
Although I want the Steelers to win all of it just because, but that's a whole nother story.
Oh. How is your fantasy thing going?
Oh, awful. I just got beat by the worst guy in the league.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the worst now.
Oh.
My whole team was hurt. And then I picked a backup quarterback, and he was hurt. Yeah, it was just,
It's embarrassing.
Plus, it's harvest, and I don't have time to, research any of it. So that's just an excuse.
Yeah. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing the best you can. I know when we got married, I feel like my family's really became your family.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's come really easy and natural. But I guess because your family is in Maryland, for those of you that don't know, and then my family's all here. And has that come easy, or is that hard, or is that you just do it because of me? What is the whole?
No, I like him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like him.
Do you consider my sister your sister? Do you consider my brother your brother, or are you kind of?
Yeah, I love both of them.
Yeah. So you're just like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't say it as much as I should.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think they're good people. I like to be around them most of the time. Most of the time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one of those things. Yeah. I guess because a lot of me, remember I had guilt for a while. Remember I told you when we lived in Antioch that I took you from your family. And I felt so bad about that. I'm like.
Well, when we were making that decision also, my family was in no position to even be close to the kids. If we went there, it would have just been us still.
And that was a big decision because we
if
were
we went with yours, then,
who can help us with our kids?
Help us with our kids, just hang out. That wouldn't have happened there. Nothing against them. Kimmy would have came around.
Yeah, absolutely.
But at that time, Amanda was still doing her.
Well, Kimmy was also traveling a lot back then.
Yeah.
So
she didn't have Nicole, that's for sure.
No.
So yeah, it was just my sister was dealing with all her demons, and
she's doing great now.
Yeah, my dad, what was he doing? I think Miss Debbie was still around.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't going to that. No offense, Kimmy.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Yeah, it's just one of those things because I did have guilt for a while. I remember being like, oh my God, I feel so bad that I took you from your family. But then you would always reassure me that you had already been gone for a long time. You'd already detached.
And wasn't even really a choice for me. Mm-mm. Pretty cut and dry.
Yeah. You don't miss Maryland?
I miss the state.
I miss the crabs.
Yeah, the food.
So good.
But that's it.
Because I did ask you the other day if you want to move back because I was open to it. I said, do you want to move?
Yeah.
And you were like, no.
Oh, it would be cool to live by Kimmy, though.
I said that. I said it'd be really cool to live by Kimmy.
But it's okay. No, I like our church. It's going to be hard to move to Tennessee.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah. Life is so unpredictable, though. You just don't even know where you're going to be a week from now. I feel like we're kind of like travelers. Kind of go wherever we want to go.
Yeah, I can pack this house up in a day.
I know you can. It's scary.
We moved a lot as a kid.
Yeah. You're a packer.
Yep.
You're a packer.
What's this? Trash.
Trash.
Toss it.
Trash.
Toss it. Toss it.
What I've never actually sat and said, what do you feel about this about losing Charlie Kirk? What's your thoughts on that?
I think we lost a great person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a great human. People can call him a bigot. They can call him a racist,
Mm-hmm.
but he has never once said any of those things. And every argument he presented was with facts, numbers, logic, everything that a sane person is able to comprehend.
Mm-hmm.
And they killed him for that
Mm-hmm.
because he was owning them in every facet of every argument.
Mm-hmm.
Even in Oxford and their elite debaters, he owned them.
Mm-hmm.
And they were tired of losing. And they were tired of his spread of the gospel.
Mm-hmm.
So they killed him. And I think their reaction to it, I was just watching a TikTok today. This kid was going around campus. He was talking about interviewing random people, like, what do you think about his death? And they were like, we had parties about it. Like, what are you doing? Where are you at in your life? Where are your parents? Where's
Mm-hmm.
God?
Yeah.
None of those things are to be found. They're all lost souls.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about the whole Candace going down the rabbit hole right now?
See, I don't know. She's just losing it, I think.
You think so?
I think she lost it a while ago. I thought she was coming back to reality. And then Charlie got assassinated, and I think she just you can't just say the Trump administration had Charlie Kirk assassinated and not present any information. Maybe she's waiting for a later date, but I think Trump loved him. I think he's a large reason of why he won, and yeah, I think she's just
I just pray on it. I pray on it because I don't know, and I guess I rest. I'm okay now. In the beginning, it was so hard, but now I'm like, I know where he's at,
mm-hmm.
and that as a Christian is, I know exactly where he's at. So good for him, and we should be happy for him.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess the only thing that I pray on right now is if she is right. Okay, let's say that she is. Let's say that she does know some things.
Mm-hmm.
That is scary.
Yeah, I mean,
And,
it wouldn't be the first shady thing a government did.
and I don't want to, I just don't want that. I
Mm-hmm.
would rather that not be what's happening. So I just pray on it and give it to God because at the end of the day, He knows what's going on. We don't. But I do know that I have faith in Him and He'll keep us safe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was the kid that they got. He was with a trans person,
Mm-hmm.
and they're on so many drugs. Who knows what they're thinking and when they're thinking it?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that's the truth.
Well,
Yeah,
thanks for
I think it's
giving me
sad. I
the
think
insight.
America misses him, and
I
I
know.
wish he was still here.
I do too.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I still go down the rabbit hole of watching his videos
Mm-hmm.
all the time.
Oh yeah, like, follow and
Mm-hmm.
share it.
Yeah. Because I'm
Mm-hmm.
just like, yeah, well,
Yep.
fuck.
Keep it spreading.
Yeah. Keep doing it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to share a testimony, but you do not have to be here for that. So,
All right, I gotta read with Carson.
all right. Thank you for being here.
Oh, of
Love
course.
you. See you
Love
soon.
you. That was great.
I have a testimony from Isabella. She did not share where she was from, though, so just know that's the only reason I'm not sharing it. So she says, my name is Isabella. I was only 6 years old when my life changed forever. I don't remember much about that night, just my mom screaming and my little hands pounding on a truck window as it sped away. My father took me across the border into Mexico, and I never saw home again. They told me my mother didn't love me, that she didn't want me. At first, I believed them. When you're a child, you believe anything adults say, even lies. Life there wasn't family, it was survival. My grandmother, the woman who should have protected me, was cold, harsh, and violent. She made me work, cook, clean, and if I didn't do it perfectly, there were consequences. Some days it was beatings, other days it was being locked outside, hungry, afraid. My father barely looked at me. When he did, it was only to remind me I was a burden. He drank more than he spoke. I didn't know what love was. I didn't know what safety felt like. And I certainly didn't know who God was. For 10 years, I lived like a ghost, unseen, unheard, unwanted, but deep inside, I held on to a tiny memory, my mother's voice singing to me. I didn't know if it was real or a dream, but it kept me alive. When I was 16, everything shifted. One night, my father got into a fight in town and didn't come home. My grandmother screamed, not in anger, but in fear. Something in me woke up. I realized no one was coming to save me, so I ran. I crossed the border with nothing but a torn backpack and a memory of a woman with warm eyes. I found a shelter and they helped me search for my mother. 3 weeks later, I saw her. She ran to me, sobbing, holding my face like she was afraid to let go. She never stopped looking for me. She never stopped loving me. Everything I had been told was a lie. But here's the real miracle. My mother introduced me to Jesus. I didn't trust him at first. I didn't know how. How could God love me if he allowed all that pain? But slowly, through tears, through prayer, through the quiet presence of a God who didn't force himself on me, I learned something life changing. God didn't abandon me, he preserved me. He carried me through darkness so I could step into light. I learned forgiveness not because they deserved it, but because I deserved peace. I let go, I healed, and piece by piece, God rebuilt my identity. Now I stand here not as a victim, but as a living testimony that God rescues, restores, and rewrites stories. The enemy tried to steal my childhood, but God gave me eternity. I was taken, but God brought me home. I was broken, but he made me whole. And now I live to tell others, no matter how dark your beginning, God always has the final word. Thank you so much for sharing that, Isabella. Great testimony. Thank you so much. And for those of you that also want to share a testimony, please send your testimony to Comeasyouare, spelled just like that, Come As You Are, all spelled out at mrsmotivated.com, mrsmotivated.com. If you'd like to email me personally, it's Melinda with an E, Melinda, at mrsmotivated.com. And we would love to hear your testimony. Please share it with us. One of our duties as a Christian is to spread the ministry, and I believe testimonies really, really touch people in a way that you likely will never know. Your testimony can speak to somebody who is going through the same thing, maybe fighting demons, battles that are bigger than the ones that you have fought, and it's going to give them hope. And maybe it's smaller, and maybe you think your story also is just not something that is shareable, not something that people would want to hear. I'm telling you right now, no story is a story that you shouldn't share with others. A testimony is a testimony, and it is important that we share our testimonies with one another. It is part of being a Christian, and I highly encourage you to send me your testimony. If you would like to share it yourself, please, we can set that up as well. But I just highly encourage you to share your testimony if you get the chance. And there is a chance right here. Go ahead, send it via email. You can call it in. Whatever you would like to do and feel comfortable with, please do. And thank you once again, Isabella. I really appreciate your testimony. We have so many lined up, you guys. I really, really appreciate all of them that have been sent in this far. And remember to be on the lookout. Starting in November, I am going to have the new Bible study podcast. So yes, there will be Messy But Motivated, and we will have a Bible study podcast. And it'll be basically learning together. And it's going to be amazing. So be on the lookout for all those things. And as always, thank you so much, so much for all the shares, all the downloads, all the things, you guys. I never imagined this many downloads on my podcast. So, whoa. Still kind of a shock to me, but I'm so thankful. And yes, if you could leave a review, I would it would make my day. I know we don't have many reviews, but go ahead and leave a review, and it just gets pushed to other people that maybe need to hear what is being said on here. And as always, guys, thank you for being here today. I cannot thank you guys enough. I am blown away with the amount of downloads we have had on this podcast. So I just floored by it all. So thank you so much. Have the best week ever. Love you.